There is no question the internet has changed the nature of people's connection. In a recent study, 35% of Americans who married between the years 2005 and 2012 met online, with most meeting through, get this, online dating sites. Is this a trend professionals think will continue? Here with insight plus answers to your questions is Live at Five's family attorney, Sonia Kaufman. So what do you think?
Were you surprised by that number?
Yeah, I was.
A little over 1 in 3. I was surprised by that. eHarmony.com had the highest level of satisfaction in that study, meaning that marriages that resulted from meeting at that dating service reported a greater level of satisfaction in marriage than those, for example, who met through a blind date.
Wow.
And I was surprised by that, but I guess when you think about it, there's been some screening and some thought put into before there's that first date.
Well, and so many times we're going back to our social media, so we are on our computers all the time.
And spending time in conversation, which is
Right.
part of it. As far as a trend, I thought it was interesting to note that the study said that divorces among that group who met and married as a result of the online meeting, the divorce rate was 6% less than those who met through traditional methods. So I thought that was an interesting trend as well.
Yeah, so we'll see if it continues, and if it continues to go down, maybe the divorce rate in the country will go down.
Online dating is apparently not a bad thing for marital bliss, according to that study.
According to that study.
Yeah.
Well, let's get on to some of our viewers' questions. My husband, or my ex-husband rather, has custody of our 2 sons. They all live with his mom, and I've not been able to see or talk to them in over a month. What can I do? Our divorce and custody was done in a different town. Can I move it down here if I bring them back to court? I miss my boys.
Wow, that is so sad. Well, she has several questions. Her legal remedy to get to see her children if the father's denying her access is to take him back to court on a motion to enforce the visitation order that's in the decree. And the court that granted the divorce will have continuing jurisdiction over those children unless and until they live in another county for at least 6 months. So she cannot move it here if the children remain in the other county. And I'm sure that's a financial hardship on a lot of parents, but that's the rule.
Okay, another question. If you're divorced and have 2 kids and worried about their safety, my ex-husband is in a 2-bedroom house and his father is living with him. When I miss to go visit, they have no privacy or their own room. They sleep with their dad. What can I do to change that?
Doesn't sound like a very healthy situation without sleeping arrangements appropriate for the children, but if you can't work this out through conversation with the other parent, then her remedy would be to go back to court on a modification and ask that the court weigh in on the best